Alright, hello there, everybody. This is going to be the video that you guys voted for on my Twitter, and I want to tell you all about this month about my story for My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic, involving my own original character, Stella Eventide. Now, to give you a little bit of background, it sort of became its own alternate universe, even though it closely assembles a few of the episodes. Some of the episodes like make a cameo on a few of the chapters of the fan fiction I started writing, and I'm a terrible writer, so it's on hiatus right now. So if I can get enough likes and support, I will continue writing the monstrosity universe that is Stella Eventide. So to give you a little background, Stella Eventide is a Pegasus pony who grew up in Cloudsdale. uh, Her father works for the Cloudsdale Weather Board, and her mother works for a fashion company that creates sports equipment. and this sports equipment is used for like the Wonderbolts outfits, or like sporting events like the Equestrian 500. I got the idea for the Equestrian 500 from Turnabout Storm. It's pretty good. You should definitely look. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Anyway, so her family is about high middle class, maybe low high class. So they're rich enough that they have a few servants. And her Scylla has an older brother who lives in Manhattan, and he is one of the weather managers in Manhattan. She also has a younger sister that wants to become like her mom and become a fashionista, but she doesn't know whether she wants to do fashion towards sports or something more towards like what Rarity does. So Stella is pretty much living in her family's shadow because they're decently big names. So when Stella goes to school, she tries to find a job so she can pay for school herself, even though her parents are giving her the bits to buy books, rent, and all that fun stuff. But Stella finds a job in becoming a maid for Princess Luna. So she becomes a maid for Princess Luna, and it goes very well. She finds a more deeper appreciation for her parent servants, and she thought many times that she wanted to quit, but she always gave it her all. And in return, Luna in my story has, if you give me 100%, I'll give you 100%. So, due to Stella's hard working, Luna, she gets to know Princess Luna quite well. So, but working as a for Princess Luna and working at the night shift, she finds out about the knock ponies, or the bat ponies. I call them knock ponies because they're Saberhorns, Nightwalkers, and bat ponies. So, knock ponies are the creation of Princess Luna, and soul ponies are like Pegasi, Earth ponies, and unicorns are soul ponies. And that's SOL and NOC. So she fun. So she starts becoming a bat pony thanks to a gem that's enchanted that turns Luna's staff into knock ponies. Even though it's not required, Stella realizes this is a good way to kind of make a name for herself. In so much that she's going to school as both her Pegasus self and her slow pony self and her knock pony self, so she can take classes that she wants as a knock pony because Princess Luna decided it was a great idea that she should go to school for what she wanted to go to school for, so she set up all the arrangements so she can actually live a double life. However, she needs Princess Luna gave her an ultimatum saying, I'll do all this stuff for you, but you have to let your family know the truth. So Stella agrees and she starts doing classes as both a bat pony and a Pegasus. So, and that is her basic background. She is, in the main story itself, she is about 20 years old. She, when she goes to school, she'll meet a nice colt named Broad Horizons. He goes by Rise for short. That's Rize, for any of you who are curious. And a little later down the road, they'll have three kids. As of right now, her mom's name is Aurorus, like the Pokemon, and her brother is called Daystar. She is When she goes to school, she's majoring in art, astronomy, business, and I believe that's it. I might be mistaken. And her occupation for the whole story is being a maid. While being a maid, she meets several friends, such as her roommate Bright Eyes, and she befriends several others that she works with, such as the maids and guards. And that is a brief description of Stella Eventide. Um, I'm not really good at reading because I'm a little bit dyslexic and I can't speak English that right, even though it's my first language, probably due to my learning disability, but that's another story. But that is Stella Eventide in a nutshell. So I really hope you enjoy her character. And I'll put my fanfiction in the description as well as all the artists that have done artwork that I've commissioned for her. Now, another thing, a little background for my Stellaverse is that knock ponies don't have cutie marks. So, a little background behind that choice is that when Princess Luna created the knock ponies, the side effect of the enchantment she put on her ponies was the removal of their cutie marks. Now, I haven't decided fully yet whether, yeah, it's the removal of their cutie marks. So it's another way of her not being identified as. Another reason why she chooses to do this is because it's another way to not be under her family's shadow because she thinks people will know her because of her cutie mark, and becoming a knock pony will truly make her her own person. So, like another example, another side effect besides the pros are of becoming a knock pony are you get better hearing, you get better night vision, and you pretty much hearing and eyesight are pretty much your best friends. However, your cons are going out in the daytime. It's really bright, especially since their eyes can't adjust to the brightness of the sun, so they often have to wear sunglasses. They're they can no longer like I have it so like they're really good flyers in a straight direction, but the moment they have to turn, they almost have to come to a dead stop so they can turn, or they have to start the turn almost way ahead of time. Another thing is their diet changes because not ponies are tend to be fruit eaters, so stuff like hay and other stuff starts becoming not really good for them. However, a lot of knock ponies, but knock ponies have higher metabolism than normal ponies, so they tend to be a little. They like to drink stuff like not like beer because that's wheat based. Anything with whiskey and beer is not their. But stuff like wine is very much up their alleys. And so Stella becomes a bit from a normal. If she was a normal Pegasi, not pretty much transitioning into knock pony, she would be considered an alcoholic. But wine to them is like they can. It's I don't know what the ratio would be. I don't drink personally. It's against my religion. That's a story. That's a video for another time. But this is a basic background, Stella Eventide, and a little bit of lore building. I'm sorry this script is kind of thrown together because this is really my first time. So I might have to have somebody help me out with these videos. But I really hope you enjoy Stella Eventide, and I hope you read the fan fiction. And and if I can get enough support, I might have people go over it, rewrite it, so it flows nicely and all that fun stuff. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.